Christy here. I'm back again today with another Project Life Process video. This one for June 10th through the 16th. Just showing you some products here that I plan on incorporating that I've pulled. Those holographic hearts from Studio Calico, some rubber shapes from Ali Edwards, tiny word stickers from Simple Stories, and some various ephemera just from my stash. I believe the collections that I pulled from were Shimelle, oh, I don't even remember the name because it was so long ago, and Cute Girl by Crate Paper, which was one of my favorite collections of all time. So you won't see it on this side of the layout, but on the other side of the layout, there was an Ali Edwards card that says "Love You, Dad," and it's repeated, I think, like 6 or 7 times in different colors, and that was kind of my inspiration for this layout. This is Father's Day week, and there's a great photo of the girls dressed up for Father's Day, and then there was another photo of us as a family. So I just wanted to kind of put the emphasis on Father's Day and use that card. So there's navy blue and like some mint and grays in that card, and so I paired that with a floral pattern from Pink Fresh Studios that has little pops of white and pink, and that's what I do. That's how I start usually, is based on the card colors, and I just go from there. I know some people take their color inspiration from their photos. In my photos, there's every color under the rainbow, so I don't really do that. I like to work kind of from the products. So I pulled some washi as well. I just bought a new washi organizer on clearance from Michaels, and so I've rediscovered my washi. I don't have as much as some people. I probably only have about 20 to 30 rolls, but I pulled some washi. I just thought I should probably use it. You know who really likes to use my washi? Is my kids. So you'll see them. I'm recording while they're playing around me, and they're actually really into scrapbooking. I have a drawer of paper and embellishment and stickers that is dedicated just to them. So I toss like my scraps, I toss like if I have 2 to 3 stickers left on a sheet, I'll put it in the drawer, and they've just been scrapbooking next to me, and it's honestly amazing how long they can do it. It's pretty fantastic. So sometimes I don't start with the title card. I usually leave it for last, but now that I'm recording again, I feel like it's a good way to start. So I started by laying out some embellishments just to kind of kickstart me, and now I'm going to work on this title card. So the frame, I believe, is from a Crate Paper line. It could have been Cute Girl. It could have been something else more recent. And then the Love You Always piece is from Shimelle collection, really old one. It has all the animals in it. I don't remember what it's called. So I'm just going to use that frame. I backed it with some white card, and I'm going to put my date in there. I saw these really cute pink thickers in my stash, and I wanted to use them because they're just such a fun font, but it just didn't fit. So I'm pulling out some of my puffy stickers. I recently reorganized all my alphas into these magazine file folders, and so I've sorted them by thickers and puffy stickers and phrases and that sort of thing. So in with my puffy stickers, I have these kind of vellum alphas, which are so old. These are probably one of the first alphas that I purchased when I first started doing Project Life, and they're by Amy Tangerine. And I just thought the color matched really well with the greens in the card. There's Adeline showing, or no, that was Nora showing me her creations there off to the right. So I'm just adding the date June 10th through the 16th. And the size is perfect, and they're easy, and they still stick, which is amazing because they're probably like 5 years old. I was thinking about putting in one of these holographic hearts in there as my center, but then I knew that I wanted to use the hearts kind of higher up on the title card just to fill in the empty space. And so I add that Love You Always ephemera, and now I'm just going to try to fill up that kind of space up at the top. And so I'm adding these hearts. And I know I want 3, but I'm just really struggling at the placement So I play around with this for a while. These are pretty old. They're from Studio Calico. I know Ali Edwards just recently released a kit, I believe. I think, yeah, for September that has these hearts as well. If you're looking to get a hold of some of those. But when I have something like this, I kind of want to use a lot of them on a layout, especially since I've had them for a while and clearly wasn't using them. But I just thought it was kind of fun, something fun and different to use on this layout. So I peeled off that heart, and but then end up adding it back where it was. But I still have this kind of awkward spot. So I wanted to kind of incorporate something else. I had pulled this like hexagon shape. Um, I kind of liked it, but didn't really know how I would fill it. And so I remember well, actually, I'm going to go somewhere else because that's what I do when I get stuck. I go somewhere else. So I wanted to bring in some more pink. So I'll go to my labels, and there really wasn't a lot of spot to journal on this layout either. So I added journaling spot there with the label onto that photo of my daughter and her friend playing soccer. And then I reached towards the tiny word stickers from Simple Stories. They're all really like summer themed. And so because we're in June, I thought that that would work. So I add a couple of tiny word stickers to that title card and call it good. I'm going to call this side pretty much done. I am going to do the journaling now. I've kind of gotten to the bad habit of leaving my journaling for last, and shocker, it never gets completed. So I am like 2 layouts away from being completed the first half of 2019, but I've only really done the journaling on probably maybe 6 out of those 26 weeks. So I have a lot of journaling in my near future here, and I hope to share that album with you when it is complete. So I'm just adding some journaling. This says, love these things about June, and it's numbered 1 through 5. So I just use that as a spot to talk about all the photos in this layout. So now we're on the right hand side of the layout. And you can see that Love You Dad card that I've been talking about, as well as that Pink Fresh floral that has the blues and the greens and the pinks. I know I really want to bring some of those rubber shapes over to this side, so I pull some over. I thought about using 3, but I just thought it would be too much, so I just stick with 2. I know I wanted to bring in another label, at least one more label, so I add that label up to the top. And I wanted to repeat using the washi as well. So I like things to repeat. I like things to kind of mirror the left side of the layout to the right side of the layout. And so because I have the washi and the rubber shape on the left side, I bring it over to the right side along with the label, just kind of have that balance. The washi was just really, I don't know how people who do process videos make it look so effortless and stick things on straight. It's very hard for me, so I often lift up the photo and move it closer to myself, which often like makes it kind of wonky and my cards and photos go everywhere, but whatever. I'm back and I'm doing process videos, and I hope you don't mind my messiness. Adding a few more of these tiny word stickers, mostly with the labels, because that's what with the rubber pieces, because that's what I did on the other side. And I just really like that, the way that looks, just that kind of pop of white, just really is pleasant to my eye. And so I knew I wanted to bring in some more white to like this side, since it is a little bit darker. I have this 3x4 card. I believe this was from Gossamer Blue, and I just really liked the green and the watercolor effect. So I'm adding my Instax on there, but I did want something else. I wanted a pop of pink, and then I added another one of those holographic hearts. It's not my favorite card in this layout, but I think that's mostly because of these alphas. So the girls got dressed up for Father's Day at our day home. So our day home provider dressed them up in collared shirts and ties, which was so cute. And I just love this photo. So I added the word ties to the page. To the card. I would have loved to add like Father's Day or something, but the alpha itself was just too big. So we'll just call that good. It's not my favorite card. Doing a bit of a filler card here. These two ephemera pieces are from the Cute Girl collection. And then I'm going to add some more holographic hearts. Just loving how the colors kind of tie in perfectly and brings in some of the elements from the left hand side, since I did use some ephemera from the Cute Girl collection on that side as well. Again, there's kind of an awkward space at the bottom, so I add in some more of these tiny word strips. Again, mostly having to do with summer and just being grateful for life and sunshine and all those good things. So I do a group of 2, just like I did on my title card. Now I've thought about outlining, doing kind of a doodly border on this card and my title card. Most of my layouts for 2019 so far do have a little bit of a border, but I've resisted the urge to do that just because this layout doesn't have a lot of black, and so I didn't really want to add much more black to it by adding the border. Just finishing up a little bit of journaling, and then off camera I add another holographic heart to each label. So the pink label on the right hand side and then the pink label on the left hand side. And that is it. So I really do hope you enjoyed this layout. I feel like it came together way quicker than my ending page layout. I just love the pops of color, and the pink and with the blue and the green I think is kind of unique and works perfectly with that floral card. So thanks so much for watching, and we will see you again next week. Thanks, bye.